Shadow of a Doubt. With 1943, this is, I think, the oldest Alfred Hitchcock film I've reacted to date, and I'm really excited to get into it. I started to read the description, and then I stopped myself because I really love going into movies blind, without knowing any preconceived ideas. Of course, being an Alfred Hitchcock film, it does bring a certain expectation, and I just can't wait to dive into this one. So let's do it. Let's experience Shadow of a Doubt for the very first time. This is a very cinematic intro. I don't know how else to say this. It's very classic Hollywood to me. This is my first time recording a reaction with this microphone, so hopefully there's no bugs. Oh, don't you worry, there were bugs. But yeah, thank you to my patrons for helping me get this microphone. And thank you, YouTube viewers, for showing up and giving me a reason to get this microphone. Ah, the nap. Cigar and a nap. I don't know if I would want to nap while smoking a cigar. Seems like a fire risk. All right, we got some money on the floor. A lot of money just laying around.
Well, 2 men here. 2 men asking for you. And I'm sure they'll be back. You look kind of tired to me, and that's a fact.
Very observational.
Those friends of yours told me not to mention they'd called. Wanted to surprise you.
They aren't exactly friends of mine. They've never seen me. That's odd, isn't it?
Yes.
It's odd, like you say.
Oh boy. I don't know what to make of this man. Is he okay? Is he in danger?
You've nothing on me.
Are they police? Is he a criminal? All right, he's going out and he's doing this confrontation directly. Direct confrontation. This is what we're here for. Oh no, he's not. He's just gonna walk right on past. Okay. Is he gonna lead them on a wild goose chase? What's his strategy here? Up, split up. They don't know which way he went, or they're trying to cut him off. He got away. He gave him the old slip. This guy's clever.
I want to send a telegram to Mrs. Joseph Newton in Santa Rosa, California. I'm coming out to stay with you a while. Stop. Love to you all. And a kiss for little Charlie from her Uncle Charlie.
2 Charlies? Is this little Charlie? Because if so, she's really taking after her uncle with the whole napping in the middle of the day thing, which is when you would nap, so no shame. She's like, I'm gonna answer, but I'm gonna take my time, because this book is good. I respect you, Anne.
I don't see a pencil, so maybe she better call you back. I'm trying to keep my mind free of things that don't matter, because I have so much to keep on my mind.
I love that mentality.
She says we have a telegram. I would have taken it down, only I couldn't find a pencil. Isn't it the funniest thing? Here I am, practically a child, and I wouldn't read the things you read.
Mm-hmm. I think she has an intellectual superiority complex. That's hilarious to me.
What's the matter? Don't you feel well?
Come to the conclusion that I give up. I
Oh, no.
simply give up.
What are you going to give up?
If you ever stop to think that a family should be the most wonderful thing in the world, you're in a
What?
terrible rut. It's been on my mind for months.
Charlie's a bit under the weather. Oh, yes, he'll be all right.
I know a wonderful person who'll come and shake us all up. Just the one to save us.
Uncle Charlie? Well, unbeknownst to you, he's already coming.
You have a telegram for me.
Mama, you don't have to shout. Really, Papa? You'd think Mama had never seen...
I was just thinking, does she have to talk that loud?
Charles is coming.
Who?
Your Uncle Charlie.
Charles in charge of...
And our Charlie's gone to send him a telegram. Now, what made her think to do that at the same time?
Oh, Charlie, I just called up your house.
Good timing.
My Uncle Charles?
She's like, maybe I won't even send my telegram.
Do you believe in telepathy?
That's my business.
Oh,
No,
not
I don't.
Telepathy, mental telepathy.
Although I have a twin sister, we had a couple moments that were questionable.
I don't know what you're talking about. I only send telegrams the normal way.
I love her. I only send telegrams the normal way. Me too, it's called a text message. Hitchcock loves trains. That's a lot of black smoke. Wow. I think the kid is doing exactly what I would be doing, which is staring at the smoke. People with the same name
Charlie.
fill each other with cheer.
Standing there, you don't look like Emma Newton. You look like Emma Spencer Oakley of 46 Burnham Street, St. Paul, Minnesota, the prettiest girl on the block.
That was really sweet.
Got off the train.
I'm not nice enough to my sister. That's what I think now.
Don't put the hat on the bed.
Superstitious, Joe?
No, but I don't believe in inviting trouble.
All right, what happens if you put your hat on your bed? I've never heard of such a superstition. And hat on the bed because he doesn't care.
Say, I've been sitting here all this time forgetting something.
Oh boy, he brought presents? Oh, Anne does not care about her little stuffed animal. She's an adult child.
Charles, you've had these all along.
You came here and Mother's so happy. I'm glad that she named me after you and that she thinks we're both alike. I have a feeling that inside you somewhere there's something nobody knows about.
A good something or a dark something?
Something secret and wonderful. And I'll find it out.
I bet she will. Ooh. A ring?
Thank you.
It's very kind.
You've had something engraved on it. That's
I
different.
haven't, but I will if you like it.
Yes, you have, Uncle Charlie. It's very
What?
faint.
What's it
T.S.
say?
from BM.
Uh-oh. It's a stolen ring.
Well, I've been rooked. The jeweler rooked me.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Really, it
Here,
does.
give it back. I'll have it taken off.
No, I like it this way.
Now he's a little bit concerned. He's like, I don't know. There's evidence of my thievery, although, of course, she went with the innocent explanation, and possibly it's the true explanation, and I am just a cynical person over here.
Can't get that tune out of my head. Maybe if somebody tells me what it is, I'll forget it.
The Blue Danube walls.
Oh, yes, of course it is. No, it isn't, Uncle Charlie. I know what it is. It's the Mary...
What?
Terribly sorry, Anne.
Nothing to make...
He did that on purpose, didn't he? For why, sir?
If I wanted to murder you tomorrow, do you think I'd waste my time on fancy hypodermics?
What conversation
Or on
is
any?
this?
What's that?
I'd find out if you were alone, walk in, hit you on the head with a piece of lead pipe, or...
I feel like Joe here is representative of Hitchcock. Like, I could imagine Hitchcock having this exact same conversation.
If I was going to kill you, I wouldn't do a dumb thing like hitting you on the head.
Ooh.
First of all, I don't like the fingerprint angle.
Reminds me of the conversations from Strangers on a Train a little bit. But surely these two aren't the murderers. If anyone's a murderer here, it's Charlie. What's he see?
Do you ever see a house made out of newspapers? There.
I've never seen this.
The door.
Although I haven't seen a newspaper since I was like a little kid.
What are you two doing? You know that's your father's paper.
Oh, it's my fault, Charlie. I was showing him a little game. Didn't think about it being Joe's paper.
Yeah, you did.
Guess it's all right if I fold it very neatly. Maybe you won't notice.
He's so sneaky.
Well, now I know there was something in the evening paper about you.
About me in the evening paper?
About you. And that's why you played that game with Ann and Roger. There.
Oh, very serious.
Uncle Charlie, you're hurting me.
Oh, Charlie.
Your hand.
Charlie, I didn't mean to hurt you.
A little
I was
bit.
just fooling. It was nothing.
Don't believe him, little Charlie.
Just some gossip.
Young man called this morning, said his name was Graham, and he wants to interview
Graham.
everybody in this house.
Interview everybody.
He has to pick representative American families and ask them questions. It's a kind of a poll. It's called the National Public Survey.
It's called The Cover Story.
He's going to take our pictures, too.
Pictures. You ought to have better sense.
Why, Charles,
Morning, Uncle Charlie.
Morning, Charlie. Your mother's been telling me about the Newtons being picked for all-American suckers.
Oh my gosh.
It's something the government wants.
Government?
Maybe not exactly, but it's for the public good.
Every new detail he gets makes him more suspicious and more cautious.
Listen, Emmy, I'll have nothing to do with this. I'm just a visitor here. I've never been photographed in my life, and I don't want to be.
Oh, Charles, how can you talk that way?
It's absolutely odd to me that you could live in a time when you weren't photographed.
Morning, Charlie. Morning, Charlie. No, Captain. Charlie, I love to walk with you. I want everybody to see you.
Is it normal for uncle and niece to be so close? It seems Very odd. All their interactions are just like slightly too close for like my comfort level.
Hello, Joe. Can you stop embezzling a minute and give me your attention?
Charles, we
Not
don't
a funny
joke
joke.
about such things here.
Charlie, you're
No,
awful.
no, no,
Everyone
no.
can hear you.
Good thing they can. We all know what banks are. Look all right to an outsider, but no one knows what goes on when the doors are locked.
See if Mr. Green's busy. He doesn't care much for jokes about banks.
$40,000 is no joke. Not to him, I bet. It's a joke to me. The whole world's a joke to me.
The whole world's a joke to me. What is his worldview?
Thought maybe I'd put some of my loose cash away for safekeeping. Naturally, I thought of the bank where Joe works. Say 40,000. Shall we start with 40?
If you'll just write out a deposit slip, Mr. Oakley.
Details. Miss Potter.
Mrs. Potter.
Oh, there was something about you that made me think that...
Yes? There's one good thing in being a widow, isn't there? You don't have to ask your husband for money.
Oh, she's like making it real clear. I am available though.
How do you do?
How do
You
you
must
do?
be the men who want to interview us.
My name is Graham, Miss Newton.
How do you do?
And this is Fred Saunders.
How do you do?
Okay.
Won't you come in?
I don't remember their faces. I'm assuming they're the men from the beginning.
I believe you told me you owned the house.
Own it. It owns us. It seems to me no sooner do I get one thing fixed than something else gets broken.
That's real life.
The sixth in your family?
5.
5.
Oh, she's trying to cut out Uncle Charlie.
Just put down 5 because my uncle doesn't want to be bothered with a lot of questions.
She's fiercely loyal and protective.
The whole idea of this thing is that...
Mr. Graham, perhaps you'd better choose another family.
The whole idea is to get to Uncle Charlie.
I really don't see what you want to look up here for.
Whose room is that?
It's mine. My uncle's using it now, though.
Is there a backstairs?
Right down the hall.
I'll bet you 50 cents that your uncle isn't in there.
Oh, betting silly. You were right.
Nice room. Do you mind if I take a picture, too, since he isn't here?
Is this your uncle you were telling us about?
Now for one of the hall.
He's gonna get the picture. Yeah, he did it.
I don't like to be photographed. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you for the film.
Yeah.
Uncle Charles.
Give it to me, please.
I was gonna say, he's not gonna let that stand. Interesting.
Excuse me.
Did he give him the real film? Did he find a way to make a change, a switcheroo?
Could I borrow your daughter for this evening? I'd like to look around the town a little.
Anne?
Charlie.
Anne would be better. Anne knows everything about everybody.
But he wants Charlie.
You're a detective.
Ooh.
There's something the matter and you're a detective. You lied to us. You lied to Mother.
When I came here to this town to find a man, I hadn't counted on you. I hadn't counted on your mother or your family.
Find a man? What man?
Uncle Charlie.
This man we want may be your uncle.
I don't believe you.
But in the east, there's another man who's being hunted, too. Hunted through Massachusetts and into Maine. He may be the man.
Ooh.
My uncle hasn't done anything. He knows it would kill my mother if he did.
What's this man guilty of?
You're such a nice girl that you know you'd help me if you knew your uncle was the man we wanted.
I wouldn't help you.
I was gonna say, I don't know. She might firmly be on Charlie's side.
We won't arrest him here.
Team
Arrest him
Charlie.
here in town with Mother.
Trying to tell you we won't.
It's certainly gonna cause her to go into investigative mode all over again.
It's going to be funny when you find out you're wrong.
Did you taste anything funny about that coffee you had at my house this evening?
No, tasted all right.
Did he murder him?
Wasn't all right.
Put something in it?
Put a little soda. About the same amount that I'd have used if I'd wanted to use poison.
Their friendship, it's kind of goals, I think. I certainly love it here more than the character from Strangers on a Train, which came across as super creepy. Of course, he was an actual murderer.
It's so torn up. They have papers in the library, new ones and old ones. Miss Calkins will get them out for you.
What time's the library closed?
If you read as much as you should, you'd know it closes at 9.
Everything Anne says is with an air of superiority. Oh no, don't get ran over! Girl!
Get back!
I know you're distracted, but come on! Don't get killed before we satiate the audience's curiosity. Did she make it? Oh, come on, let her in!
Surprises you, Charlie. No consideration.
I'll only be a minute.
You've got all day, Charlie, to come here. I don't know why you want to rush in here like a madwoman. I'll give you just 3 minutes.
She's a great librarian. I love her personality. Direct in a way that doesn't come across as insincere or rude, and yet she's still accommodating within a reasonable amount here with these 3 minutes. Where is the Merry Widow Murderer? The Merry Widow Murderer. Nationwide search underway for strangler of 3 rich women. He killed 3 rich women. Oh no, the widow that he met earlier in this film, just like a few minutes ago. The 3 wealthy women is... Oh no, all my Bluetooth devices just cut off. I'm gonna take a quick little break and get things sorted again. I can't take a break because I can't pause it. There we go. Okay, I'm breaking. All right, I think I got everything sorted, except I still don't hear anything. Why don't I hear anything? Oh no, it just messed up my recording. Breaking again. What is going on today? Sorry about this. I think I got everything sorted for real this time.
Charlie's still asleep?
Hopefully nothing super important happened in the last 90 seconds. That might be one of the biggest technical issues I've had since I started my channel. Except for one time when I lost literally a half a movie. It's okay, I wasn't enjoying the movie, so I just let it go.
I feel fine. I must have been tired of something. I slept like a log.
Well,
Yeah.
your Uncle Charlie was...
Emotional exhaustion is real.
Please don't hum that tune anymore. I've just got it out of my head and I don't want to get it started again.
It's an earworm.
Please remember...
I bet someone right now still has Charles in Charge stuck in their head from earlier.
Nobody who sleeps all day can sleep all night, too.
I slept all right. And I kept dreaming. Perfect nightmares. About you, Uncle Charlie.
Oh.
I had a feeling you were running away from something. When I saw you on the train, I felt terribly happy.
Goodness knows I don't want to see him on a train. I hope he stays here forever.
I mean, we all realize he has to leave sometime. We have to face the facts.
I like people who face facts.
He's gonna catch on that she's kind of flipped.
Would you like to see the funnies?
I'm too old for funnies. I read 2 books a week.
Wow, I read 2 books a month. I feel really good about that. Until now.
I promised Mrs. Green, the president of our club, that you'd talk to the ladies, and she wants to know what you're going to talk about.
Well, what am I going to talk about? What sort of an audience will it be?
Old women like myself, busy with our homes, most of us.
Cities are full of women, middle-aged widows.
Husbands who've spent their lives making fortunes, working and working. Then they die and leave their money to their wives. Faded, fat, greedy women.
Wow.
They're alive. They're human beings.
Ooh.
Are they?
Are they, Charlie? Well, I seem to be making my speech right here.
Well, for heaven's sake, don't talk about women like that in front of my club.
That would be a disaster.
Hey, if I brought you some mushrooms, would you eat them, Joe?
I suppose I would. Why?
Oh, what's the matter with you two?
Oh, yeah, she's not.
We're not talking about killing people. Herb's talking about killing me, and I'm talking about killing him.
Way
Can
different.
we find some other way to relax? Can we have a little peace and quiet here without dragging in poison flowers?
Also, don't give old Charlie ideas.
You stay here and finish your
Ooh,
dinner.
yes.
I'll
Go.
catch up with her.
Confrontation. I have no doubt that this is gonna sizzle.
What's wrong?
I think you know.
Coming here with me.
I can't. I've never been in a place like this.
Come on in.
Well, for the conversation you're about to have, I think it might be okay that you're in this kind of place for the first time.
Now look, Charlie. Something's come between us. I don't want that to happen.
Oh, what if he wins her back over?
What did that boy tell you?
It's got nothing to do with it. I hope he never knows anything about you.
I guess I've done some pretty foolish things. Made some pretty foolish mistakes.
Interesting.
Nothing serious. Just...
What are you doing to the napkin, though?
Oh, Charlie, now.
Oh, John.
Don't start imagining things.
How could you do such things? We thought you were the most wonderful man in the world.
Yeah, she's heartbroken. What if he kills her? He wouldn't. Would he?
What do you know, really? You're just an ordinary little girl living in an ordinary little town, and I brought you nightmares.
Yep.
You live in a dream. You're a sleepwalker, blind.
Ooh.
How do you know what the world is like?
Yeah, his worldview is special.
Will you help me?
Help you?
The same blood flows through our veins, Charlie.
I hope she says no.
Graham and the other fellow, they don't know. There's a man in the East. They suspect him, too, and if they get him, I'll...
Yeah, but he's
Charlie,
innocent.
give me this last chance.
You're guilty.
Take your chance. Go.
I'll go, Charlie. I'll go. Just give me a few days.
I'm worried here. There's definitely some conflict within young Charlie. I don't know which way young Charlie is going to go with this. I believe I'm told that this is the movie Hitchcock liked the best. Like, it's his personal favorite. And that is very intriguing to me. Why it was on the Hitchcock poll, and I'm grateful for my patrons for selecting this one this month. Aww. She's broken, man. The way this is set up, like, I don't even know. Ordinarily, like, I would be screaming, dude, turn your uncle in. But it's kind of like, I think it might be more interesting if she doesn't. I don't know.
I want to talk to you about that photograph we took. One of your uncle? Gave him the wrong film.
I knew it.
The minute the witnesses see that picture, we know whether or not Oakley's the man. Get your uncle to leave town now, or within a couple of hours, it would be better for...
I've got to, haven't I? I've got to.
If you know anything more about your uncle than you've already told us, let's have it. You also want to know when he leaves town and how he leaves town. If you hold down on it...
I won't, I'll tell you.
Good.
Anything special on the noon broadcast?
Feller said they caught that other fella. The one they called the Merry Widow murderer. He was running away from the police, and they were just about to nab him at the Air Force, and he ran plump right into the propeller of an airplane.
Oh, no!
Boy. Cut him all to pieces.
Oh, the other guy died.
I guess that closes that case pretty fine.
Sure does.
Well, I think I'll go out and get ready for dinner. I'm hungry.
You're not going to convince him to leave town now, I don't think. Is he really thinking about killing young Charlie? Come on!
Well, we got a wire from Maine, so we've been called off the job. I'll bet you're relieved. Believe me, I am.
Is she going to cover for him?
Mother neglect. She's always losing things.
All mothers lose things. Someday she'll be losing you.
He sure hopes.
Yes, I like you.
I'm glad. I like you, too.
I like them
Funny
together.
how you happen to meet someone and like them and like them. I wanted to wait until you'd forgotten all the mess we've been through together, till you could start thinking.
Sometimes truth just slips out, though.
I can't help it. I want to tell you now. I love you, Charlie. I love you terribly.
I just don't know yet.
I mean,
But I
obviously,
may come back.
I'm glad. I wanted to take a little time to be sure about it. And then I want them to live happily ever after and not be murdered.
I'm going to put a bronze plaque right up there.
Uh-oh. Is he going to burn down the shed?
Banging shut.
Nope.
Well, what are you two locking yourselves in the garage for?
I was saying goodbye to Charlie.
In the garage?
In the garage, and the door got stuck. You'll be seeing me around.
Oh?
Not on business, though.
Yet the conflict within her still remains. Can she just let her uncle go free? I don't know that she can, but at the same time, her uncle can't believe that she's going to rat him out. Did he break the step? Is he trying to cause an accident, or did that just happen? Can we assume that was murder attempt number 1? She's certainly questioning that herself.
When are you leaving?
I'm not going, you see.
Ooh.
And the most sensible thing for you to do is to be friends with me. What would become of all of you if everything came out?
I know. You needn't be afraid. I can't tell them.
You haven't even got the ring. I don't know what became of it.
You have it. Go away or I'll kill you myself.
Ooh.
See, that's the way I feel about you.
Wow, she's so spunky. I mean, I think she took a big risk by saying that. Is this murder attempt number 2?
I'm getting a cab. You all go in the taxi and Charlie and I will go in the car.
Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Girl. See, you gotta block the door open. Why did what? She let the door close. I'm sorry. Young Charlie, no. Kick it open. This is a pretty good murder idea, but I don't want it to succeed.
Getting chilly in here.
Viejo and Santa Rosa, California.
Wow.
SRO now drive for...
Oh, does it have to be so loud?
Get the lower tones better.
Somebody's caught in the garage.
Flashlight, Emmy.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank God for this friend whose name I never caught. Go. Come on, get it open. Yeah, I'm sure you got her.
We put the lecture off. There isn't going to be any lecture.
Oh, yes, there is. I want you all to go.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna call your detective friend?
Mr. Graham isn't there?
I kind of think young Charlie here should just skip town. I mean, get out of Dodge. She's still there. Ooh, she get the ring. Ooh, and she comes down.
Here she is. Now for my toast.
Wearing the ring. She is so bold and possibly foolish, but I like her
Charlie?
style.
I hate to break the news to you like this, but tomorrow I must leave Santa Rosa.
Ooh.
Not forever.
Why, I was planning to go to San Francisco myself tomorrow morning.
Charles. But I can't bear it if you go, Charles.
Oh, Emmy, I'll be back.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You see, we were so close growing up. And then Charles went away and...
Oh, this is so beautiful. And heartbreaking. You can see it's really having its impact on young Charlie here.
Goodbye, everybody. Roger, Ann, come see the train. Come on, Charlie. You can see they get off.
I don't want Charlie to go on the young Charlie to go on the train. I'm sure it's fine.
Goodbye, Emmy.
Goodbye.
But I'm not so sure it's fine. My hands are sweaty. I'm nervous.
Charlie.
Nope, Charlie.
Just a minute. I want you to know I think you were right to make me leave.
Good. Okay.
She's not very strong, you know. I don't think she could stand the shock.
No,
I
it would
remember
destroy
once when she was a little
your
girl.
family.
Oh, the train's moving.
Murder attempt number 3. Oh my gosh, he's really gonna do it!
Do this, Charlie.
Oh,
Just a little
he's...
faster.
I don't want him using strategy. I would like... Actually, what if young Charlie... Whoa! Yes! 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 I mean, it's horrible that a man died by getting run over by a train, but young Charlie won the battle. Maybe that's the best case scenario. Maybe his secret can stay secret and not just ruin the family.
Lost a son that she can be proud of.
I couldn't have faced it without someone who knew.
I'm glad she was able to tell Jack.
He didn't trust people. Seemed to hate them. Hated the whole world.
That was actually... I don't know. It was just incredibly fascinating. Okay, I have to just start off by saying this movie was a fascinating look almost at like the internal workings, the worldview, the mindset of a killer. I mean, this man hated the world. He'd killed at least 3 people, 3 widows specifically. I wonder what it is. I mean, obviously they had this money inherited from their husband's passing, and he just hated it. We saw at the beginning how little he cared for money and finances, and he said something that stuck with me early on. He said, "The whole world's a joke to me." Yeah, it was just amazing. I can't speak for why Alfred Hitchcock deems this to be his favorite of his films, but that has to be part of it. Just like really, in a very organic way. It wasn't like a forced, where it's like, now we're really gonna get inside the head of a killer. It just kind of happened slowly throughout the film. And the structure of it, the relationships, Herb and Joe, their constant trying to figure out the best way to kill each other was engaging. It could have just been a throwaway part of the film, but it was a way to kind of keep you thinking about murder, keeping the subject matter present even before it was fully introduced. And Charlie's relationship with Charlie, old Charlie and young Charlie, was super, super engaging to watch. I didn't know which way it was gonna go. Was young Charlie gonna become a killer in training and become an apprentice, or was she gonna stick with morality and her relationship with Jack, which was also very engaging? And I'm so glad she told Jack at the end there that she had someone she could confide in. And thank God she didn't get thrown off the train. I was just starting to think like, oh man, what if she wins this fight and throws him off the train? And then it happened. That was amazing. Truly, this film it's a testament to just the power of film when you just let the story and the characters take place without trying to manipulate the audience. This is a great example of just a simple idea, a simple family dynamic with an engaging story that is driven because the characters are so compelling, because you identify with young Charlie's struggle and the uncertainty. What do you do when you find out, hopefully this is not a win for you, if you find out that a family member has been killing people? What would you do? Would you feel compelled to cover for them or keep their secret? I think I think I would call the police. I think I would, but there would be that inner turmoil, wouldn't there? At least a little bit? Okay. That's all I have to say about this. I want to thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about this film in the comments, please. And here's all the Hitchcock films I've reacted to. It's a playlist if you're interested in that. Here's another video YouTube thinks you might enjoy. And yeah, hit the like button, subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.